So I'm just filming after the guys. So how do you make it? Oh, you roll them up on here.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay fam, so welcome back to another episode of Destination Fitness with Carlos. You can see Doi Suthep, the highest mountain here. I'm in Chiang Mai. I'm in Thailand, in the mountainous area. About 8 hours from Bangkok, 1 hour by plane. So guys, looking forward to bringing you this episode here in Chiang Mai. Never been here before. Looks beautiful. Look at the beautiful mountains behind there, guys. So here we go, Chiang Mai. Okay fam, so I haven't been in Chiang Mai that long, but my first impressions is very, very pretty, very beautiful place. Apparently in the cooler months of the year, this area gets very, very cold. It's the coldest area, I should say, not even coldest area of Thailand. Apparently it gets down to 0 degrees. I'm not even sure, I don't think it snows, but I'm sure it does get that cold, that sometimes it sleets and stuff like that. I've actually seen it on the news in the cooler months. And anyway guys, I'm just walking down a residential street. I just cut across off the main road, and what you're going to find here in Chiang Mai, guys, is heaps of hostel type of accommodation. I think you get in this area a lot of backpacker type people that come and stay here, from what I've seen. And I've seen a lot of tourists, guys, a lot of expats as well, but mainly sort of that, if you know what I mean, that backpacker type of person, like a little bit hippie-ish. But I think he's the type of person that comes to Thailand and really wants to see what Thailand is really like, as opposed to some of those other areas where I'm staying, where it's more people just come to party, drink all day, hang around at bars. This area is a little bit different. So very different place, guys. And I'm just looking at the people as they're going past on the motorbikes and everything else. Yeah, just very different type of people around here. So I think more people that are looking for authentic Thailand. And we're up in the mountains, no beaches around. Beautiful mountains around here. I'll be filming a little bit more, obviously, of the different temples. Temples everywhere, guys, heaps of temples, but a beautiful little spot. So I'm really looking forward to bringing you this episode as we go along today, guys. What a beautiful space. Okay fam, so I've made it to they call it the Long Neck village here in Thailand, in Chiang Mai. So we're about an 8-9 hour drive from Bangkok, in Chiang Mai, up in the mountains, cooler area. And this village here is what they call the Long Neck village, where the ladies who wear the rings around their neck. And you can see them there behind me. And basically the people here, they're originally from Burma or Myanmar. And basically what's happened is, because of the problems over there, they've actually been, the Thai government's let them live here. And this is the village here that they live in. And I'll try and get close and see the ladies. They've all got the rings on their necks. Some are young, some are older. And people are buying things from them there. Oh wow. And this is an actual village here, guys. It looks beautiful. See the people all standing there. Hello. How are you? Hello. And you see the ladies there with the ring. Can I get a close-up of you? And as you can see, they've got all the rings on their neck there as well. You can probably see that. Hi, how are you? And this is their village here, guys, and they're just selling all their stuff here. And I'll just walk you through as we're going through, so you can see what it looks like. Hello. You don't mind me filming here? That's okay. Hi, how are you? Hello, how are you? Oh, what are you making? Oh, you're making all the scarves. Yes. Ah, okay. Very nice, thank you. Well, and the ladies are here making all the scarves that they saw here, guys. So obviously they've been given a place where they can live here, and they're making all the things. Hi, hello, how are you? How are you? And they're making all scarves and everything else. Is this silk? Cotton? Oh, cotton stuff. Wow. And you make all this here? You make all this here? There you go, guys. Wow. That's the village there. Hello. Are you making your scarves too? So I'm just filming after the guys. So how do you make them?
Make it like this.
Oh, you roll them up on here.
Yep.
Oh wow. And it keeps going all the way through, does it? The thing? As you can see, guys, the ladies all working. Some of them a little bit older and they're all selling stuff here. Hi, how are you? Hello. Well, you got a lot. Lady's got a lot of on her neck there. And yeah, they all got their things here. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's good. What are you selling here? Yeah. Oh, okay.
And buy this one for Hajame food.
Oh, okay.
I like this one for making.
And this all making here?
Yeah.
Ah.
For the making. And by now this one the Hajame.
Oh, okay. Excellent. I'll have a look as well when we walk through. Thank you. So there you go, guys. So basically, they're selling all their wares here. Hello. Young ones there as well. Oh wow. I'll turn it around so you can see all the stuff. So all these clothes they're all making here, guys. Very good. Hi, how are you? So you're making that as well? Oh wow. There we go. Yes. And your daughter as well. So the older you get, the more you put for the rings, is it? The rings? Wow, it's beautiful. Look at all the different colours there. Wow. Hello, how are you? Yeah, guys, so they've got all their kids here. Obviously, you can hear the kids in the background. So they live all up the top up there. Wow. Hello, how are you? How are you? Hi, how are you? Wow. Beautiful. And look at this, guys. So all the stuff everywhere here that they're selling. Hi, how are you? Wow. This is amazing. Oh, it's the only place in the world you'll see people. Hi, how are you? The only place in the world you'll see these people too, guys. Like I said, they're all from the other side of the border. Wow, they're all just walking out. Hello, how are you? Hello. Wow. Hello. Anyway, guys, you get the drift, I suppose. You get the drift of what's going on here. So, all market stalls, guys. So I'm going to just walk through here. Hello. And then we'll film on the other side. I'm going to go into the mountains a bit later on as well. But wow, this is amazing, guys. Like I said, these people, you won't see them anywhere else in the world apart from here. Hello, how are you? Apart from here and in different parts of Thailand, I think in Chiang Mai as well, and up in Burma, which is where they're originally from. But wow, so all these silks here that they've created, this is all what they sell here, guys. So obviously they're trying to make money somehow, and this is what they do. They make all this, but you can see they're making it the old-fashioned way. Hi, how are you? They're making it the old-fashioned way with their machines and everything else. Got all the kids running around in the back there. Wow, pretty amazing, guys. And it's an actual proper village. I mean, you see these structures. It's all made from wood in that. Wow. Amazing. Anyway, I'll film a little bit more later on. So, guys, I'm just walking through the village itself. And the one thing, obviously, they're selling a lot of things because the government's allowed them here from Burma. So, obviously, this is how they make a living here. But which is good. It gives them a lot of things to sell. As you can see here, they're selling all their stuff at the back there. And again, and they're selling all their stuff up the top there. And the lady's selling that. So basically, that's how they can make a living for themselves here in Thailand. Like I said, it's actually a good thing. The government's been given an option. Get out of the strife that they're in their area. Oh wow! And look at the lady here just spinning away. So and that's cotton, yeah? Or cotton? Cotton? Wow. So it's hard work. Like I say, guys, hard work. But the funny thing is, I haven't seen one man around, guys, so that's a question I haven't asked. But no guys around. And I got all the ladies sitting around here behind me. So yeah, I haven't seen any of the guys around, so So I'm trying to work out how they reproduce without any men around here. I'm sure they're around somewhere. And here's the neck bracelets here that they put on there. So I'm assuming they get to a certain age and they put more and more on their necks. Wow. Well, once in a lifetime, you're not going to see this anywhere else authentically, guys. So, and the good thing is, they may be in a village, they may have been run out from their places they live in Burma, but technology, they've got their mobile phones out, so it's all good. There's the young girls here, they're doing their stuff as well. And there you go, guys. Wow. Okay. What an awesome place. And I'm trying to get a sort of aspect of how big the village is, guys. So this is where they're selling everything down here. But I can see the homes are sort of at the back, up the top. And it's all wooden type homes. And it's sort of funny, like you'd think, oh, it's only the people that are selling stuff that are dressed the way they dress, but they're not, guys. This is how they dress as they walk through. You can see them coming through the village there. That's how they actually walk through, that's how they dress. The houses down there are actually the places where they live, so they've just set up this bit here as like a market store. Oh wow, amazing. And this is a place that they live in here. Pretty basic. It's all made out from the wood, made out onto the rocks there. But like I said, at least they've got a place to live. You pay to get in, it's about 500 baht to actually enter. And then obviously you purchase something from there to help the people out and support them. So great place, guys, Chiang Mai. And also in Chiang Mai you've got these villages as well. And in Burma obviously, but you can't go to Burma from here. But yeah, this is where they are, guys. And you've probably seen them on TV. Now you've seen them in real life as well. Okay guys, I'm at Wat Lok in Chiang Mai, and I'll tell you what, this place has got the most beautiful temples, guys. I mean, there are so many, but this is one of the prettier ones. Look at that gold, all gold behind you there, guys. What an amazing place. Up in the mountains of Thailand, highest part of Thailand, guys, here in Chiang Mai. And look at that. And this is one of the main temples. This is the old city area. And again, guys, the way they look after their temples, the respect they got for their religion and everything else is amazing here, guys. One thing I've got to say for Thailand, I've said it on a few other videos, they've got so much respect for their religion and that. It's really, really, really cool to see. But look at those temples, guys. This is one temple, and this is all the different buildings of it. This is the main one here. You've got your monks walking around. A lot of tourists here, guys. So many tourists. But I think they're tourists that really want a proper Thai experience, as I said earlier. Look at this. And you can hear the chants going, the Buddhist chants in the background there. These guys look a bit ominous behind me. You've got to take your shoes off out of respect to go in the temples, and I noticed also one of the tourists that came in was wearing shorts, and they gave her pants to wear. So a lot of respect, based on a lot of respect, this sort of place here. So that's really nice to see. And the people in Thailand, guys, I've got to say, all the places I've been to, you won't find nicer people like the ones you see here in Thailand. I'm going to try and get close to this gold monument here. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, the sun is fortunately just up the top up there, but it's just glistening right in your eyes. Wow. I mean, when you get close, the gold will be glistening off my face, I think. But look at that. Wow. Wow, look at this, guys. Ooh. This is amazing. Gold, gold, gold. Going all the way around the other side as well. Wow. Don't know how many temples I'll be able to film while I'm here, but this is one of the nicer ones. Right, fam, as you can see behind me, this is just an ancient temple, which is just on the street here. So what I love about Chiang Mai, you walk around and these ancient temples just literally all over the place. And this one's obviously fenced off, they're looking after it. And as you can see, similar to the Mayan temples, they have the temples all the way at the top, and then they have this thing coming down here. Now, I know the Mayans in Mexico, they used to roll heads down there, so I don't know what these guys did, if they did the same sort of thing. But it's interesting how a lot of similarities, how they built them. You know, with the temple right at the top, these steps at the bottom, and then the people would have been down here. But the amazing thing is, this is one of the bigger ones, but there's a lot of smaller ones, a lot of ruined ones. But they keep the ruins there, but they're just on different streets. You're walking down the street and you'll just see one of these things. And it's like, wow, they're just on, like I say, just ancient temples that they have in these areas. And apparently all over Chiang Mai, they got them in the mountains and all this sort of thing. So very, very interesting how they're down here, guys. I mean, on this camera, you can't actually tell. It's actually quite big. That is really high up there. So you can't tell on the camera, guys. But like I said, beautiful. You're walking around the streets and you're walking around in ancient history right at your doorstep. Amazing. Alright guys, so this area where I'm staying is not far from here, but this is called, they call it the old city of Chiang Mai. So it's the old part of Chiang Mai. But what you find, guys, if you can see behind me, make sure no traffic's coming. The buildings, they're all pretty small. It's not like mass tourism, but what you got, I think I said earlier, a lot of hostels, sort of backpacker type people. But what I've noticed is they're actually a lot of little hotels, but they're more like boutique type hotels. So what you find is they're small. They've kept them like intact, like the original buildings were. They haven't gone overboard, but they've just made them into like boutique little places. So they're really, really pretty when you walk in. And I think it's really nice that they've kept it like that. So like even these ones, if you look across the road here, they're little hotels, and then they've got little shops out the front. But you don't really notice it until you actually walk past. You realise, oh, there's an entrance to a hotel there. So they just got the rooms up the top there, but without being, you know, like where I'm living in Pattaya, 42-story building. It's only like a few stories high, but you can stay in them, and it's a very, very authentic experience. This area of Thailand. Look at this one here. You know, very small, but very pretty, and looks. I don't know if you call it colonial, if that's what they call it in Thailand. But it's an old style architecture to it as well. So it's really, really nice. And like I said, guys, this old part of Chiang Mai, I've never been around here before in Chiang Mai in general. But it's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, what a beautiful place. So definitely something to visit, some place to visit if you come to Thailand, guys. Chiang Mai. I know it's a bit hard to get here. It's not easy. You've got to get a plane, or it's a long journey by train or bus. Guys, I'm talking to you and I'm looking at all these shops here. It's amazing. It's a different kind of tourist that you get here, guys. You're not going to get the, what do you call them? Those ones that are just going to drink all day, looking for cheap girls sort of thing. That's not what you get down here, guys. You've got a lot of tourists who, Chinese and other tourists who, are, like I said, come in looking for an authentic experience. So they're actually coming to see Thailand. They're not coming here just to look for girls. So it's very interesting. So different type of people. And a lot of Chinese tourists as well, I noticed. But again, the Chinese tourists, they all look very well to do, very respectful. Everyone's just enjoying their time here in Thailand and appreciating Thailand itself. But this is it, guys, the old city. So I'm looking forward to getting up into the mountains and seeing what that's like as well tomorrow. But I'm enjoying this. Hopefully I'll film a little bit later this evening to see what kind of nightlife they've got. I'm imagining it's mainly restaurants and stuff like that, but we'll see when we get there. But wow. A beautiful, beautiful place, guys. I don't know if you can't see it behind me there, but there's a huge mountain just behind those trees there. But the trees are sort of covering it, and that's where I'm going tomorrow. I'll find the name of it and I'll send it to you. I'll put it on the video. But, well, guys, it feels so. And one thing with Thailand, guys, you feel so safe walking around Thailand. You've got no one hassling you. Someone might come up and ask you, oh, you know, a taxi driver, tuk-tuk, whatever. Once you say no, they just leave you alone. No one really bothers you. It's not like other places where they just hassle you and make your experience a nightmare. Here, the experience is brilliant. You can do what you like. You see all these different places. Wow, amazing. Beautiful place in a beautiful country. Okay, fam, so I'm on the way to the Doi Suthep temple in the mountains of Chiang Mai. And sort of, I think, halfway up at the moment. I'm heading there. But basically, that's Chiang Mai down there. I don't know if you can see it clearly. It's a little bit hazy because there has been the last few months actually a lot of smoke that's been brought up from burning that gets done in different areas like Laos and different countries as well. So this area, because we're up in the mountains, smoke tends to sit there. But down the bottom there is Chiang Mai, and it's actually quite a big place. It's not a small little village or anything. It's an actual city down there. So I'm trying to see as much as possible. Plane taking off just there. So the airport's just there, which is where I come in. And it's about an 8-hour drive to Bangkok, but a 1-hour flight to Chiang Mai. But there we go, guys. Chiang Mai, we're going up to Doi Suthep, up to the temple up in the mountain. It's spectacular scenery coming up here, guys. Wow, it's a beautiful space. So the drive so far has been about 20 odd minutes. I'm not sure how long it takes, but we're nearly there. I think they said about maybe a half hour, 40 minutes, depending on the traffic. But there's not much traffic coming up here. But there you go, guys. We'll be filming again soon once we get to the temple. Okay, fam, so I'm going to go up to the temple of Doi Suthep, but just a word of warning. If you see behind me there, there's the stairs to go up to the temple, and that goes straight up. So it's a very, very steep stairs, guys. I'm going to do, that's my exercise, my workout for the day. There's a little cable car around the side there that can take you up there as well, but I'm going to do the walk for my exercise. But it is very steep. I don't know what it looks like on the camera, but it is steep. But it's a beautiful little village down here as well, so I'll show you that as well afterwards. The people all coming down from the top. Coming down will be better than going up, I think, so we'll see how that goes. And as you can see as well, looking down here, the village is all the way down the bottom down there, which is nice as well. I'll film the village afterwards. But going up there, that's going to be fun. That's my workout for the day. Okay guys, so that's the Doi Suthep temples there behind me. There's just so many buildings here, but guys, what an amazing thing they've built up here on this mountain. Again, that's another viewpoint of Chiang Mai down there. I just overheard somebody speaking saying that Chiang Mai has about 1.3 million people there. So just so you realise, it is a big city down there. Still a bit smoky, so I don't know how much you'll see of the place itself. But what I'll do, I'll just walk you around this temple up here, guys, because it is amazing. I mean, they built this up here on this mountain. I mean, just the logistics of getting stuff up here to build these structures, and a lot of the statues and everything else are huge. So to get all of that up here alone, you know, with monumental work to do that, but they do it, guys. And I don't know, these temples here in Thailand, they're all amazing. I mean, it's not nothing new, but just where they put them. I mean, they're behind me, wooden Buddha, you know, all the wooden, I mean, that's huge. You see the lady at the bottom there, you know, that's a good 10 meters tall. I mean, you've got another gold spire up the top up there. You know, and there's not just one temple, like most of the temples, there's a lot of different buildings there. And they're so clean and well looked after. I mean, I'm just curious if it's the government that builds these, if it's donations from people, because it's not a rich country in the terms of, it's not, cost of living is cheap, but a lot of the people don't have a lot of money. But all the money seems to be goes into these temples. It's amazing. I mean, to build it up here, guys, and a lot of the mountains that you follow and you go through, you'll find these temples all over the place. So it's not like a one-off only in Doi Suthep that you've got this sort of temple up on a mountain. They're all over the place. And guys, all these carvings I'm looking at behind me, they're all wooden carvings here. I'll try to get close so you can see with the light. I mean, this is all wooden carvings all along there. So this isn't cheap stuff, you know, it's expensive, but I'm just curious who pays for all this, because it is just amazing. I mean, there's a temple there, and like I said, to build this up here would be amazing. And I can walk around a lot of this place, guys. I mean, to go inside, I have to take my shoes off. Not sure how much I'll be able to film, or if I can film in there, but I will try and do that. A lot of tourists here. You've got the big bells as well. I will take off my shoes in a sec. So there's the temple there behind you. And it is amazing, guys. Look at this. We're up on top of a mountain. And like I said, this is it's a beautiful part of Chiang Mai, up in the hills and the mountains here. But there's different mountains when you drive around or travel around Thailand, and you see the same sort of thing, these sort of temples. This is one of the grand ones, I'd say. But it's just amazing how they build these things on these mountains. But anyway, guys, there you go. That's the Doi Suthep temple. And even if you're getting close here, you'll see all these statues and everything else in there. you know, that would be a lot of work to get all this up this mountain, guys. So I don't know how long ago they brought it up here, but they really put the effort in looking after their religious monuments, guys. So good on them. Anyway, guys, I'll see if I film a little bit more down here, maybe inside some of the temples as well. Okay, guys, so this is inside the temple. Shoes have had to be taken off, as you can see. But wow, again, guys, gold everywhere. Look at this. Amazing. They got a lot of guides here as well. We'll talk you through a bit of the history. Look at all these things here, guys. I mean, I'm not Buddhist, so I don't follow the religion, but I am impressed by the, like I said, the care and the respect that they have for their religion here, and how they look after their monuments. Look at these floors, guys. Wow. Remember, we're on top of probably the highest point in Thailand here, in Chiang Mai. Wow. Similar to the gold temples at the bottom of Chiang Mai as well. There. A lot of Chinese tourists here as well, but tourists in general. Oh, wow. And you got to sit down in the hall. You're not supposed to stand in there. So anyway, guys, once I stop filming here, I'll walk around and learn a little bit more about this place. And all the people praying down here. Wow. Okay. They light the candles out of respect for their loved ones. They've got a guest book as well for donations. Okay, guys, so just did that Doi Suthep temple. What an amazing place. So these guys are standing guard at the temple here behind me, and there's another one here just in there. There we are, guys. It's the Doi Suthep temple, and coming up was a hard part. Going down should be easy. Just make sure you don't fall down. One thing, guys, what you've got to remember, if you look behind me, everyone's dressed, especially the ladies, long pants, very few people in shorts. So just bear that in mind for all the temples in general, out of respect. You've got to be dressed accordingly. And as you can see, the Thai people know that. A lot of the foreigners may not, but they do give you something to wear if you don't have long pants anyway. But anyway, guys, that's it. Doi Suthep temple, highest point in Thailand, top of the mountain. What a beautiful place. Okay, fam, so Doi Suthep is just like a typical Thai village. You wouldn't be a Thai village without a market town, street food, markets, the whole lot. So you've got everything down here. The temple is back up the top, up there. So I just walked up there, and then it was a long walk up to the top of the mountain. But again, guys, we're in the mountains here, and you've got a village just down the back here that's selling everything that you need. So might have a walk through there, but so bear that into account. And also, guys, another thing, you'll see these BART buses. They've got the red ones here. Some are parked down there, a few more at the other top there. What they'll do is, similar to a normal BART bus, they'll wait for a number of people to get on to take you back down to Chiang Mai, and that costs about 20 baht. So bear that in mind, because I hired a private taxi to bring me up here and bring me back down. So the private taxi is actually waiting for me, but that cost me about 1,000 baht. So you can, if you want to wait around, and I mean, obviously, private taxi, I can do what I want, and they wait around for you. But with the BART bus, I mean, 20 baht, that's all it is to go back down. So if I knew that, I would have tried that, but it probably takes a lot longer. It's not as often coming up here. But bear that in mind if you do come down, guys. And I'll go and see one of the BART buses heading down into the little village there too. So I'll take a walk through there. But there you go, guys. A little village in the top of the mountain as well. Okay, fam, so I've ended up at this amazing place. My taxi driver basically just took me off the beaten track a little bit. to show me this old temple that is, you wouldn't know it's here. I mean, there are some tourists here, but unless they know it's here, you wouldn't know it's here. And look at this. You've got this waterfall and a stream behind you, and you've got this ancient temple still sitting here from way back. Just walk past it here. I'm just trying to be respectful and quiet. Look at that old building, guys. This is, you can see this has been here for many, many, many centuries. And inside, as you can see, it's all in the rocks there. Wow. Let's check out this building. And the other side there is a view of Chiang Mai. And it is amazing. We're in like a jungle. Man, check that out behind me. Wat Lok in Chiang Mai. And Chiang Mai, I don't know if you'll see it on this camera, you can see all of Chiang Mai just down there. And such a peaceful place. There's people sitting on the stream just at the end here. And you've got the stream coming up behind me. And guys, I just can't get over how old that building is. This lady, literally, the taxi driver, literally just stopped and said, oh, you might want to see this place. Wow, look at all these old walls. You can see this goes back years and years. Right, years and years, centuries. But they've got some newer structures you can see behind there. They've built a temple here. Oh, I can't believe how lucky I've been. Thank God today I've seen that one temple, which is amazing enough in the top of the mountain, but then to see this old thing here, and if you look carefully through here, it's like some cave. You can't actually, you're not allowed to walk up there. It's like a cave structure, which is where the monks, I can see the monk road there, which they must sit there and pray. But wow, look at this, guys. Tell you what, this country is amazing. Get off the beaten track, get out of those tourist areas, and you'll be amazed what this country has to offer. Those tourist areas are probably the worst areas in Thailand. Hi mate, how you going?
Yeah.
And you've got a lot of trekking trails around the back there as well. I'll be careful with the trekking trails because there's, this is Thailand. There's wild tigers here, wild elephants, monkeys, cobras. So just be very careful if you do trek around. The guy's he obviously looks like he knows what he's doing. But look at that, guys. And I mean, there's more over there which I'll film in a sec. But I just can't believe this lady just took me off the beaten track. We're in a jungle on a mountain. Unbelievable. Wow. Okay, fam, so I'm just waltzing around and just being mesmerised by this place. Like I said, just sitting in the middle of the jungle on a mountaintop, on the side of a mountain. It's not even the main temple of this place. But it could easily do justice to being the main temple. And the funny thing is, like I said, guys, unless you know about this place, look, it just goes around here everywhere. And this is the old part, which goes with the ancient part I just filmed before. But if you don't know where this place is, you just wouldn't find it. You've got to come with somebody who knows that it's actually here. Most of the cabs and buses and stuff will just go straight through this place. Wow. There's just so much to show you here, guys. So much to show you. And obviously with all the temples, you're still going without your shoes and everything else. But look at all these buildings everywhere. What I love about their temples is not just one, there's heaps of them. That's the ancient one down the back down there. And look at this, guys. We're literally in the midst of trees, mountains. Wow. What an amazing place. Like I said, get off that beaten track, guys. You're wasting your time if you don't. All the offerings there. Wow. Guys, walking through here, you feel like you're in, what was it? The Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones. That's what it feels like. All these things that you're seeing. And obviously they've got some modern stuff as well around here. And at the back there, you walk down and overlook the city of Chiang Mai just down there. Wow. Stunning. Okay guys, I'm at Monkatan waterfall here in Chiang Mai. Now in the winter time, apparently this is really overflowing. It's so much that it's not too heavy, which is good. It means I can come all the way up to the waterfall. One thing, if you do come down here, guys, I'm wearing just the flip-flops. Obviously, with the water going down these rocks, they're very smooth and you can slip. I actually slid down one of them, but I didn't actually fall, but luckily I found my footing, but you've got to be a little bit careful. But wow, this is beautiful, guys. I feel like just jumping, sitting underneath that water, which I think I'll do, but I can't bring the camera with me. I didn't bring my my waterproof thing for the camera. But I'm going to try and take my flip-flops off and just get as close to the water as I can. But it looks so beautiful, guys. I'm literally in the jungle, guys. Look around. It's all jungle around here. One thing I was saying, if you don't know, in Thailand there's wild tigers, there's wild elephants, there's cobras, the whole lot. And I was saying to the taxi driver, oh, as a joke, there might be cobras there. And he said, oh, there could be. And I thought he was joking, and they weren't joking, they were actually serious. So obviously I don't expect them to be in an area where we're walking, but I've got my wits about me, put it this way, all my senses are working properly. But anyway, guys, look at that. Beautiful. Just going to go sit under that for a little bit before heading back down to Chiang Mai. Okay fam, so I mentioned to you that Chiang Mai is basically a city of temples as well as other things, but temples is mainly what they're famous for. And look what's behind me. Another one of these ancient temples. This one was built in 1527. Wat Lok Molee is what it's called. But guys, this is literally across the road from my hotel where I'm staying. I didn't even realise it was here. I just drove past when coming back from the mountain earlier, and I just saw this as I was driving past. But look at that. Wow. Again, very similar to Ayutthaya. So all these temples that were built around that time, I mean, we're talking about, what's that, 600 years old, guys. 600 years old. Sorry, 500 years old temple. Wow. Again, I don't know how they built these things back in those days. A bit similar to like when you're looking at the pyramids and stuff, you know, just ask yourself, how did they build this thing? It is so high, guys. Again, from these cameras, wide angle, you can't really tell. Wat Lok Molee. And they've decorated it beautifully. And this is obviously a place where people worship down here. So it is an active temple. People still worship all around me. If you have a look, it's got all the spots here that people come and worship. And guys, I'm standing in the sun, no kidding. I've done it again. This must be one of the, again, another absolutely scorching day. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I thought if I wait till 3 o'clock, might be a little bit more comfortable, but it is so hot. It is unbelievable. Wow. I didn't realise that Thailand, I knew it's hot, but I didn't realise it gets this hot in April and May. It is absolutely scorching. And there you go, guys, look at that. Stunning. I wish I could get to the top so you could see more detail, all the statues and how they carved everything into the actual walls themselves. And like you can see, guys, they got the old temple, then they got some newer temples which are around there. When I say newer, they're still pretty old. And the main road is literally just there. So, you know, these ancient structures, guys, they're just off the main road. And it's great that they've managed to look after them or preserve a lot of them. I'm sure they lost a lot of them as well. But, you know, you've got this wooden temple here. This one's wood next to me here. And if I get close, I'm just being a bit careful of where I tread in that, because obviously they're very respectful here, so I'm trying to do the best as I can as well. So I don't want to walk in anything I shouldn't do. But I don't know if you can see, guys, this is all wood. The black part that's painted in black is actually wood as well. And all the carvings and everything else. It's just a shame you can't really see the detail, but man, there you go. Like I said, across the road from the hotel, another beautiful temple, ancient temple, 500 years old, guys. You're walking on, literally walking on turf that's 500 years old. Amazing. Okay guys, I picked a very busy spot to film this, but as you can see there, that's one of the old walls that used to go all the way around the ancient city, or the old city as they call it. And you can see the moat and the river that goes all the way around. And that river basically goes all the way past my hotel, follows this road, and there's all these little bridges to crisscross it. But basically this river encircles the old city, And that wall there used to go all the way around. It's all broken up in different areas. They've maintained some of it, but it's all broken up in different areas. So it's beautiful because you can actually get an idea what it would have been like before when the wall was there all the way through. So it's amazing that this goes all the way along the old city. And like I said, if you look down there, you can see the river. It goes all the way down that road, comes all the way down that road. It's like a square, but it's a huge square. So big area. That's amazing, guys, that they maintain these old walls to give you an idea what it used to be like 500-600 years ago. Beautiful. Okay, fam, so I'm just around the corner from my hotel, and this is a little street food night market that they got here. So I just want to film this just to show you what you can get around here as well. Busy area, see behind me there. But beautiful street food all the way down here, guys. So I'll just film this and flick it around. So here you've got the ladies doing all their sweet stuff. It's nice. Trying to see the names of it. I'm talking Thai obviously, but as you can see it's all sweet. Like dessert type things. You see all the colours on there. Wow. That are great. Okay, and this is fried radish cake. Fried seafood we're doing it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a radish cake. And they have all the ingredients that they put on the sides here as well. Look, you've got all the eggs down here that they make, all on the side. Got a seafood as well. All this pork. So this has been stewed for a while. See it all in here. And this is just out on the street, guys. Look how soft that is. You guys just pick them up. So easy. Oh wow. Like there's a bit of fat on there. They put the fat to the side, and then they got the meat, which must be really tender looking at that. Wow. I wonder how long they leave it brewing in there. And we're all pretty busy here, guys. Wow. Oh, they got down. Okay, that's where they're preparing the rice and the vegetables along with the pork there. Oh, okay, these are the Chinese buns. Steamed buns. Got your dim sims as well. Oh, this looks good. Wow. That fried chicken looks really good. Better than KFC, I think. Oh, here we go again. That meat looks so... I don't know if you can see it properly from light. The meat looks so tender there. Some barbecue. Barbecue sausages. Wow, this looks good as well. As you can see, guys. Hi, how are you? Wow, they're doing all the food, look at all this beautiful food. Wow. So we do the vegetables, then they throw it all in there. Hi, how are you? As you see, food in there.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
Pad Thai, pasta eel, morning glory, the soup.
Wow. There we go, guys. Like I say, on the street, everyone's just parked up, getting their things to eat down here. I was making omelettes down there. They're very quick, guys. Just a little bit of oil. They put in. They got everything here. Your chili, all your veg, onions, tomatoes. Wow. Yeah, it's typical street food, guys. So if you're into your street food, you'll love this, I suppose. I know a lot of people are into that. There they go. Cooking their meat on the barbecue there. Gyoza. Barbecue again. I like their barbecue, guys. Oh, these look like the fried noodles. I've seen this yesterday. The fried noodles and the chicken. And they put it in the sauce there and leave it in there. they do. I saw the lady yesterday. Banana spring rolls. Wow. There you go, there's some here. Oh, seafood here. Yeah, it's got a bit of everything. Bit of squid, bit of prawn, bit of shrimp. We're just going to cook that up while we're waiting. It's all the dessert, right? Over here. It's all the mango sticky rice they got here. Got their mangoes ready. And all their fruit smoothies. Mango sticky rice put into it.
I was like, that still doesn't make sense. I didn't hear.
Yeah, here's your squid. I don't know how they squid up is being fried up. Alright guys, just browsing through this. Oh, you recognise this if you're into your sushi. Yeah, it's well prepared. Again, you've got your barbecues here, guys. Beautiful. Well, so that was it, guys. Just a quick walk through of the street food market. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, fam, so it's my last morning in Thailand, unfortunately, in Chiang Mai. Unfortunately, it's been raining a little bit today, which isn't too bad because it's given me a different perspective of the place. You can see behind me here, I'm just filming at this spot. I love this graffiti down here. But what you'll find down here, guys, it's a different type of people that live here. Very arty, into their food, even the architecture. And even if this rain, I'm in a little laneway here, but even with this rain, it actually makes you feel like you're in another part of Europe. With the architecture and everything else, it's just a different place. And look at all this graffiti, guys. On all these walls, all these little side streets, you've got people who have done this. And like I said, it's a very arty area. I've seen a few art museums, art schools and things like that. So they're really into their art here, guys. But anyway, so this is the last morning. Even though it was raining, it's stopped now. It is a beautiful part of Thailand, guys. Like I said, no beaches around here, but amazing. Like I said, you actually feel like you've gone somewhere else, like you're not in Thailand. And some people here doing, there's also walking tours and everything else, which they explain to you a little bit more about the area of Chiang Mai. And this is the old city. So I'll just move off the street now, but guys, a fantastic visit. I've got to come again and do a lot more of this place. It is beautiful. Okay guys, so I thought this would be as good a place as any in the old city to finish off this episode of Destination Fitness with Carlos from Chiang Mai. Beautiful place here again, guys. Like I said, if you want something different and you come to Thailand, obviously Thailand's known for the beaches, beautiful and all this sort of thing of the scenery. But come inland, guys, to north of Thailand, you'll see something completely different. Like I said, it's hard to explain unless you come, guys. You feel like you're in a completely different place. The people, they love, the people from Chiang Mai, they're from Chiang Mai. When you go to places like Pattaya, etc., a lot of those people, the Thai people that are there, they're not from Pattaya. They're actually from different parts. They just come there to work, come there to make some money, however they can. But what you find in places like Chiang Mai, the people are from here. And they take a lot of pride in the area because they're from here. Even in Pattaya, when you speak to people, the Thai people that are from other places, they love the places that they're from. But, you know, they come to Pattaya to work. But in this place here, guys, you can see that, I mean, the streets are clean. I don't know if you can tell. They are so clean around here. The streets, people take pride in the area that they live in. And it's beautiful to see. But just in general, you just feel like you're somewhere different. You don't feel like you're in Thailand, honestly. Obviously, when you see your Thai street food, the Thai people, all those beautiful, I mean, it's known for all the temples here. When you see all that, yes, you know you're in Thailand. But in general, you just feel like you're in a different place. And even with the rain this morning, it's stopped now. So blue skies starting to come out, sun's starting to come out. But even with the rain this morning, you know, there was no wind. People had their umbrella riding their bikes, so it's just it's a comfortable rain. It actually was a nice feeling to be in the rain with no wind and just seeing a bit of cloud. But because you're not on the beaches and that, you're not missing out on that much. You just go into a little restaurant and they've got those beautiful restaurants and boutique areas, so you can just go in one of those and you feel comfortable. But guys, like I said, I recommend it very much to come to this part of Thailand in Chiang Mai. There's other areas around here as well, but if you come down here, guys, honestly, you won't be disappointed. Spend a few days, get around this old city, get around the other areas as well, but you definitely won't be disappointed. Beautiful area, guys, so definitely recommend it. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will come back again and do some more of this area at some point. But off we go, guys. Stay tuned for little workout tips at the end of this as usual, and looking forward to the next episode that I'll bring to you. And I don't know if you can see behind me there, it's fitting that we got Doi Suthep, the high mountain there where the temple was, and I've got another temple here next to me as usual. But anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this trip to Chiang Mai, and looking forward to the next journey. Hi fam, so for this episode of the Health and Wellness Tips, what I wanted to speak to you about is ensuring that you make sure that you keep yourself motivated. There's a number of ways to do that, guys, but the best way to do that is have a look at yourself in the mirror, see if you like what you see. If you do, that's great. Keep pushing yourself, keep doing the things you've been doing to maintain that and get better. If you're not happy with what you look like, what you want to do is get in the gym, start working out. Even if it's not in the gym, at home, in the park, start doing something to get things going, to get yourself looking better and feeling better about yourself. What is important when you want to keep motivated, it's not just about what you look like, it's about how you feel. So don't always compare yourself to others and magazines and your Instagrams and everything else. Try and make sure that you feel good about yourself. You may not be perfect, but if you feel good about yourself, that's all you need to worry about. You don't need to be perfect. And just remember as well, not everybody is perfect, and a lot of these people that look perfect, you don't know what they're doing to look perfect. And you know what I'm talking about, people who do the bodybuilding and all this sort of stuff, they're taking so many things that actually make their health and wellness deteriorate just to look good. So if you're doing things the right way, and you're looking and you're feeling good, and you're looking good to you, and you're happy with what you see, then that is all that matters, and keep that up. So that's it, guys. Just keep yourself motivated, is just look at yourself in the mirror. If you're happy with what you see, keep going, keep pushing, keep maintaining. If you're not, just work a little bit harder. That's all it takes, guys. Hope you enjoy that tip.